Hey guys, it's Nelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming my August beauty favorites. So crazy, my birthday is actually next week on Thursday. I'm turning 26. Can't believe it. I know this favorites video is coming in a little bit later in the month, but I still wanted to get it up for you guys because I haven't done a favorites video in a very long time, and I feel like favorite videos are not that popular anymore, but I figured why not just sit down and film my August beauty favorites. Judging by my hair, this video is going to be probably the biggest, hottest mess you will see here on my channel for 2017 because I do have extensions on because I really wanted to do a high ponytail today, but my short rabbit tail of hair just didn't look good as a high ponytail, so I had to add in some extensions. So if you see the difference, that's what's going on. Also, my boyfriend is cutting trees outside because we have Hurricane Irma quickly approaching us, and I don't want to talk about it. I am not excited. I am not looking forward to it. I mean, who would be excited about a hurricane? But I just don't want to think about it. I'm a very anxious person, so this has me a little bit on edge. I'm not gonna lie, especially because it's category 5. 185 miles per hour winds, and I don't want to think about it. But yes, if you do hear any noises, that is Lawrence, my boyfriend, working outside cutting down some trees. It's a really big deal right now. I'm trying to pre-record a bunch of videos so that I don't leave you guys empty-handed. It seems like it's going to be worse than Hurricane Harvey, so if I am not online or if I'm not posting, it's because I have no power. But yeah, I'm trying to pre-record a bunch of videos so that I can at least have this week and next week covered. So it is not looking good, so if you can please pray for us. Any positive thoughts our way to Cuba, Puerto Rico, Miami, who else is being impacted by this? All those little small islands, we would really appreciate it. But getting into today's video, I am going to go through these products relatively quickly. As always, if I don't cover something here, I will make a little note in the description. Every single product is also going to be linked in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a bunch of stuff to talk about, so I am just, again, speedy. I'm gonna quickly run through everything. There's not gonna be a rhyme or reason. I'm just going to dig in and pick whatever comes first. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this Givenchy Prisme Libre. This is a matte finish and enhanced radiance loose powder. Oh my god, you guys, this is really expensive, but it is so worth it. This has a beautiful sheen to it. It has like a rosy pinky undertone, but it does not make your foundation look pink. I have this on today, and as you can tell, I do not look pink. It looks like a normal skin color, but I love this because it gives your skin the most beautiful radiance of look. It gives you a matte finish, but you also look very nice and dewy and healthy. I'm not sure if the camera is going to be able to pick it up, but it does have a nice kind of sheen. It's not glitter, but it does give you like a very nice glowy look to the skin. So it sets your foundation, and at the same time it gives you a really nice glow, and it smells so good. I'm obsessed with this powder. Moving on, the next item that I want to mention is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. This is the rich one. Oh my god, you guys, this is so good. Whenever I apply makeup, this is a moisturizer that I use because it helps to prime the skin and get it nice and hydrated before you go in with foundation. You guys, this has become a favorite of mine. I cannot do my makeup without this rich moisturizer. It is amazing and it's so good. This is fairly new to my collection, but you guys, I am telling you, I will not do my foundation or my makeup routine without this product. Next up, I have a foundation, and I actually did a first impression / demo on this particular foundation. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. I am in the shade Pecan 18. If you saw that video, you already know my thoughts on the foundation. I am so obsessed with it. It looks so good, so natural. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, and it makes the skin look nice and healthy and even because it is an extremely full coverage foundation. I think it is a great foundation. I have been using this when I go out at nighttime because it is a little bit more on the fuller coverage. It is beautiful, it looks beautiful, and it feels great. If you want to see, or if you want to hear me talk more in depth about this foundation, I do have a tutorial where I talk way too much about it, so I will have that up in the cards somewhere or in the description so that you can go and check it out, because I cover everything about this foundation in that particular video. Next up, I have a liquid highlight, and this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Prosecco Pop. Oh my god, I am obsessed. You guys know that liquid highlighters have kind of sort of become my thing recently. I have this on today as my base for my highlighters, and this is so good. This is the perfect liquid illuminator because it's not too pink but it's not too gold. It's like the perfect in between. This is it on the back of my hand. It is so gorgeous. It definitely does have more of a golden undertone, which I like because I do have some more olive tones or golden tones in my particular skin color. Like my skin complexion is a lot more olive and golden, whereas other liquid illuminators, they're a lot more champagne-y. So they can look a little bit gray on my skin tone. So this one fits me perfect and it looks amazing and so natural. I actually go in with this and another favorite of mine. This is the Becca Prosecco Pop. This is the one that's in the powder version. Love this. I have been using this non-stop. I have this on my cheekbones today as well with another highlight that I'm going to mention. These two, on the days that I am not wearing any makeup, are my go-to. So I put the liquid illuminator all over my skin, all over my face, and then I go in with the powder version on the tops of my cheekbones just to kind of set it in place and make it pop even more, and it looks so flawless. Whenever I wear this combination of the liquid and then the powder, I get so many compliments. People think that I just look very healthy and glowy, and it's just this powder. I absolutely love it. See, let me swatch it right next to it. It is definitely a lot more golden, so this is something that you would want to put on the bottom and then add a lighter color on top just to kind of intensify it a little bit, because if you are a little bit fair, this is going to be way too dark for you. You might want to try Champagne Pop. This is Prosecco Pop. It's a little bit darker, but if you have a medium tone skin, you are going to love this. This is another favorite of mine. These two together, I'm telling you, I cannot live without them. Alrighty, moving on. So since I am already talking about highlighters, I want to mention, surprise, surprise, this is Those of Colors Highlight in Fuego. This is in collaboration with Desi Perkins and Katie from Luster Lux, and this is what this one looks like. This is the lightest shade out of the two highlights that they came out with. The other one is Mírame, and that one's just a little bit too dark for me, but Fuego, it is perfect. It's also what I have on my cheekbones today, so let me run you through my routine because I know it's a lot of stuff, but I'm a little bit extra when it comes to my face routine. So I first go in with a liquid illuminizer right on the tops of the cheekbones. Then I go in with Prosecco Pop because it is a darker, more golden tone highlight. And then right on top I put Fuego, and this is just going to tie everything together and make it nice and intense and glowy. So I have been loving this. I'm actually going to repurchase another one once they come back in stock. I believe they come back in stock this month of September. I think so. I'm pretty sure. And I am going to definitely be picking up another one of these. And I am also going to be picking up another one of these because I love these so much. I have both colors. I have No Shade and More Creamer Please, and I also have the Over the Top Gloss. That is a lipstick combination that I have on my lips today. So I first lined my lips with Max Spice, and then I go in with More Creamer Please, which is the darker shade. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys. That is what that looks like. In the center, I go in with No Shade, which is the lighter one, which looks like this. So this is More Creamer Please, and then here we have No Shade. So I apply No Shade in the center, and then I tie it all together with the Over the Top gloss. That is the Over the Top gloss, and you guys, this has been my go-to combination. It doesn't matter where I am going, I will wear this out at nighttime, I will wear this to work, I will wear this just to hang out around my house. I love the combination because it's a nice brownie but still nude lip, and of course the gloss. You guys know I'm a gloss girl. I love gloss, especially a gold shimmery gloss. So it has just been my go-to, and I am going to be picking up another one because I don't want to run out, and I know for a fact I am going to be running out of of over the top gloss really quickly because I love it a lot. Like, I put it on top of any lipstick. Okay, so I want to talk about a primer. This is the Dermalogical Hydra Blur Primer. I have no words. This is the best pore filling primer I have tried in a very long time. I get so excited to try pore minimizing products because I do have a little bit of a pore problem with my skin. I feel like if you've been following me for a long time, you are probably tired of hearing me say that because I mention it in every video, if not every other video. But this primer is so good. It does such a good job at hiding everything, at blurring everything. I love this. This has become my go-to primer. So I first go in with this cream, which is a priming moisturizer. Then I go in with my Dermalogical Hydra Blur Primer, put my foundation on top, and you guys, it's like I have baby soft skin. Like, I have no texture and no pores, and for me to say that, you know that that is a good product because I struggle with my pores and my texture so much. But as you guys can see, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with my foundation routine, with like my skin prep routine before I go in with foundation. That it's making my skin look so good, so airbrushed, and so flawless. Like, I am obsessed, and I'm pretty sure, I don't think, I am pretty sure that it's this primer right here, in combination with a really good foundation and a really good moisturizer. But this, I love. So next up, I want to talk about some concealers, and this is a pretty big deal for me because I don't typically try out new concealers often. Whenever I find a concealer that I love, I am super dedicated to it. I don't stray from it. I don't cheat on it. I am ride or die for it. I believe Kevyn Aucoin sent me a PR package, and I received these concealers. And at first I was like, I don't know if I should try them because, you know, sometimes really high-end, like super expensive brands, the concealers are not that great. So I was like, man, you know, I'm gonna be disappointed. And I am a huge fan of Kevyn Aucoin, like huge fan of their brands. So I was like, I don't want to be let down because I am such a huge fan. But I was like, whatever. If I don't like it, you know, I don't have to talk about it and I don't have to wear it again. So I tried these, and listen, these have rocked my socks. So it is the Kevyn Aucoin Super Natural Concealer. I use the shades EC03 and EC02. I mix those two together to get my perfect shade. Of course, you do not need two different shades. You can get a pretty close shade to your skin tone just with one of them. But since they sent me all the shades, I was like, might as well just, you know, mix the two of them to get like a super good shade for me. And I love them. They also have a corrector, which is this one. And this is so good. I used this in my last video, which I will link down below so that you can see them perform. But you guys, these are really good. Now that I think about it, they remind me a lot of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer because they look super natural, but they still have a nice full coverage to them, and I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Ever since I got these, I have not touched my Tarte Shape Tape. I have not, and that is a pretty big deal. Okay, so I want to talk about some eyebrow products, which is another weird thing for me because I don't really experiment too much with my brows. Recently, I've actually just been letting my brows be. I haven't been filling them in because I have pretty thick brows on their own. As you can see, this particular brow look that I have today is just with clear brow gel, and then I went in and I filled in the front just a little bit and the outer corners just a little bit, but other than that, it's my natural brow. Like, I didn't do too much to them, but I have been loving some brow products and I'm obsessed. So I have been using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. It looks like this. I love it. It looks like a little dart. Love it. I am in the shade number 4. This is what I use to kind of just, you know, touch up the brow. Again, I'm not doing too much to my brows, but when I do go in and kind of fill them in or make them look a little bit fuller, this is a brow pencil that I have been using. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm sorry, this is taking its place. And also another brow gel that has truly impressed me is also by Benefit. This is a 24-hour brow setter. Super cute packaging, by the way. You guys, this is really, really good. Like, so good to the point that I take a shower and my brows still look like they have a little bit of this left. Obsessed. I do think it's a great comparison to the Anastasia Beverly Hills. In my opinion, they do the same thing. They put the brows up, they make the brows stay in place. But what really sold me on this particular brow gel is actually the spoolie. And let me show you guys. I actually have an eyebrow hair in there. Let me show you guys the spoolie. Can you guys see how it looks like a little comb? So you are actually combing each individual eyebrow hair upwards, whereas the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, it's great. It's a really good brow gel, but it's kind of more like a fluffy spoolie, whereas this one, it's literally a comb, and you have longer bristles on the bottom, and then on the top you have shorter ones for that nice inner corner, not inner corner, like the front of the brow. I use this even on the days that I'm not wearing any makeup. I will go with this. I will take this, run it through my brows, brush those babies up, make them nice and bushy, and they will stay on all day. Love this. Okay, so now I do want to talk about a mascara, and I'm sure you guys already know what mascara I'm going to mention. I think it's very popular at the moment, and to be quite honest, it is popular for a reason. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This is so good. The wand is nice and fat, and to be quite honest, I feel like with this applicator, every single lash gets curled or gets product, and for the lower lashes, this gives out so much volume and so much length. I love it. The one thing I do have to say that I don't like is that it's waterproof. At least the one I picked up is waterproof. I'm not sure if they have one that's not waterproofed. Maybe I didn't see it, but this one is waterproof, and it is a pain to come off your lashes, like a pain. Like, I go in with an oil cleanser, I go in with a makeup wipe and take a shower, and even after the shower I still have black under my eyes. So that's the one thing that I don't like about it, but if you can overlook that, this is awesome. Super cheap. I think it's only like $8, and it's a really good mascara. To be honest, it's better than high-end mascaras. It is that good. For the lower lashes, perfect. Next thing that I want to talk about, surprise, surprise, you guys already knew this was coming because this is the only bronzer that I have been using for the past weeks, maybe even months. This is the number 7 Golden Sand bronzer. It looks like this. It is the perfect bronzer for my skin tone, at least. This is the bronzer that I have on my skin today. It is so beautiful because it's not a cool tone bronzer, but it's not like super duper orange. It is the perfect in between kind of neutral bronzer, and it looks beautiful. So good, such good quality, and it is from the drugstore. I'm telling you guys, I have been using this non-stop. I don't know if you can see, but mine, it is pretty beat up because I use this so much, and the packaging is so cute. I love this kind of bronzy coppery shade of packaging that it has. Again, I can't get over the color and how it applies. It just goes on so smooth. It's not powdery. I'm obsessed. And last but certainly not least, the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Palette. I have to mention this because I have been using this every single time I do my makeup. It is the palette that I have on my eyes today. I love this palette so much. I do have to say that the packaging, I just wish they would have done a different color packaging because my palette looks disgusting. I know that my lights are pretty bright, but look at that. Look at all those fingerprints and all those stains. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's very well loved. I have a bunch of shades on my eyes today from this palette. I use this red shade. I have this pink shade. I use some of these red browns today. I have them all on my eyes. This is the palette that I use the most when I do my makeup. I just can't put it down. It is awesome. I love it. Again, the packaging is just kind of, it's a little inconvenience because it does get pretty dirty, and if you are a neat freak like me, little things like this would bother you, but if you can overlook that, then this is a great palette. I think it is out of stock, but I also do think it's coming back in stock. So if it does come back in stock, I will let you guys know in all of my social media platforms where you can go ahead and purchase this, or when, better yet, because we all know you can purchase it off Morphe, but I'm not sure on the release date when it's coming back out. Alrighty, so that is pretty much it. To be quite honest, I'm sorry. I know that I flew through every single product. If there's anything specific that I love about a specific item, I will have it in the description box. Like I said, Lawrence is cutting trees outside, so I've been kind of filming in between each time he cuts a piece down. I'm sorry if you get offended by us cutting down trees. We're not cutting down trees. I should have rephrased that better. We're actually cutting down branches because, like I said, the hurricane, it has 185-mile-per-hour winds, and the tree is pretty much on our house. So a wind like that can literally destroy our home and kill us. So I know this sounds super dramatic, but you know, it can cause some damage. So we're taking the precautions that we need. The tree is still going to be standing. It's just getting a little bit of a haircut. All of these videos are pre-recorded, so if I don't answer comments or something, it's because I don't have power and my phone died and I don't have any way to get to the internet. But all of these videos are pre-recorded. I hope you guys can understand. So this video is going to go up on Wednesday. So from here on till probably next Wednesday, all of the videos are going to be pre-recorded. Hope you can understand, and yeah, I'll try my best to be on social media answering your comments, and that's it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye. Pray for us.